What I want to do now is I'm wanting to bring on Prince a minute. Prince is someone that was with me in Iowa and with Senor Miguel Viles, who's with our Hispanic and Latino markets. And Prince is from Nigeria. He graduated Rollan College a few years ago. And he has been invited actually on a couple of occasions by Egypt and to be a part of young leaders and diplomats there. And so he is definitely someone who's going to be on the world stage for many years to come. But he's been a great help and a great resource, and he's a bright mind. And so Prince, I want to just, if you'll kindly give us a word tonight and share your thoughts. I know you've been following us very closely this week, and I want you to give your perspective on the state of things. Thank you.
Yeah, Your Excellency, good evening, sir. Greetings, everyone. Greetings, people all over the world. Thank you for this great opportunity and platform to, to speak to, everyone. I want to really speak on this great personality, which is His Excellency, Dr. Rollan Roberts. For such a time as this, he is standing as the gap, as a new path to a progressive America. And I believe that he has all it takes: the integrity, the leadership, and the work ethics. He's even younger than the other candidates. So I believe that he has all it takes. So, and I call on all Americans, I call on everyone to support a new and progressive America. Because at this point, it is very, very likely that the moment we are demands that we create a new path to progress. So, and it's only Dr. Rollan Roberts that I've seen. I've worked with him closely and I've volunteered to, in his campaign, and he speaks highly of leadership, that America needs God. And if you watch in the notes, he says, "In God we trust." So I think there's a need right now that everyone come together and create a new path. He can't do it alone, and that is why we are supporting, and the people of the world are also supporting, most especially Africa. They are highly interested in the next election, and they want an Africa that will be able to integrate and be a partner, to progress, because Africa is looking forward to America. And because of the high level of corruption in Africa, the African people wants the right leader in America so that it can have a ripple effect in the people of Africa. Not just the people in government, but the people of Africa are highly interested in what's going to happen to American election. So the time is now. We have this opportunity. The window is now. Dr. Rollan Roberts is the only answer to America's progress. And now is the time. We need a man that will seek truth to power, that will tell Americans the real truth of what's going on all over the world and within America. So his policies and his domestic policies are on point. If you have not seen it, please go to www.rollanroberts.com and also Righteous Nation. Follow everything and see for yourself. He is a man of integrity. At the moment, integrity is what speaks in leadership and transparency, because it's very open that everyone can see and ask questions, and you can have the right answers, and not just ask questions and you get propagandas and different stories that is not in alignment with the truth. So this is the time to seek the truth, and here we are. Join this movement wherever you are in the world. Call your families in America to support Dr. Rollan Roberts. Thank you.
Thank you, Prince. Thank you. I appreciate you sharing that. It actually reminded me of the Israeli interview that dropped, I think, earlier this week, and then we also put it out again today. One of the interesting things about that is Israeli media, it's very rare that they interview a presidential candidate. In fact, they could not recall a time during an election season that they interviewed a presidential candidate. So it was a great honor from my perspective, interviewing with those in Jerusalem, and went about an hour and 13 minutes after commercials and so forth and the breaks, and we only have the audio of that now. I'm not sure when they'll be releasing the full video portion, But my father, the senator from West Virginia, Rollan Roberts, said he was sharing it, and he said not only do we need this real leadership in America, but we also, that the world is starving for great leadership. And we see that. That's exactly what, Prince, you're referring to with Africa. I can tell you, I had presidents of different African nations, without naming them, that called me even a couple of days prior to Iowa's caucus, and government officials from Eastern nations, European countries, and South American leaders. And people want stable, solid leadership in America, because when we are right, so much of the rest of the world can be right as well. And that's what righteousness does. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. That's a promise